Binky had a very important day today. He decided that he wanted to wish all his forest friends good night. So he woke up early, determined to visit as many of them as he could before the sun went down. The wise old owl smiled at Binky when she heard him say good night. She hooted softly and wished him good luck on his adventure. The forest was big and Binky had a busy day ahead. As Binky wandered deeper into the woods, he stumbled upon Teddy the bear, who was hunting for his favorite treat, honey. Bees buzzed around their hive, not too pleased with Teddy's attempts to reach their treasure. Binky jumped closer, gave Teddy a warm hug, and whispered, "Good night, Teddy." Next, Binky spotted Zippy the squirrel sitting on a tree branch. Zippy's bushy tail twitched as she carefully collected acorns, storing them for the winter. Binky admired Zippy's hard work and how she always prepared for the colder days ahead. "Good night, Zippy," Binky said. "You've worked so hard. I hope you sleep well tonight." Suddenly, a tiny mouse appeared in front of Binky. With her soft gray fur and twitching whiskers, she looked up at him with curious eyes. Binky bent down close and gently said, "Good night, little mouse. Sleep tight, my new friend." As Binky was chatting with the mouse, he heard rustling in the bushes. He turned to see Foxy the fox watching them from a distance. Binky approached Foxy with a big smile and said, "Good night, Foxy. I hope you have the most wonderful dreams tonight." The wise old owl silently followed Binky through the forest, watching over him. As the day drifted toward evening, Binky came across Bran the badger. Bran had thick black and white fur and was busy digging in the soft earth. "Good night, Bran," Binky said warmly. "I hope you have a peaceful night." A rhythmic tapping sound echoed through the forest. It was a woodpecker, busy pecking at a tree. "Good night, woodpecker," Binky called out. "I hope you rest well after all that hard work." Among the trees, Binky noticed his shy friend Daisy the deer. She had big, gentle eyes full of curiosity. Binky explained that he was wishing all his forest friends good night personally. Daisy smiled softly, hearing about Binky's lovely idea. She agreed that the forest was full of animals who would love to hear sweet goodnight wishes. Suddenly, Riley the raccoon appeared, his eyes gleaming with mischief. Riley was always up to something, always curious, always playful. As Binky greeted him, another raccoon peeked out from behind a tree, joining the fun. "Good night, my friends," Binky said with a laugh. Following a small stream, Binky wandered further into the forest. The water shimmered under the blue sky, and the soft breeze carried the scent of pine and fresh earth. He soon came upon a family of ducks paddling around a small pond. "Good night, little ducks," Binky whispered, watching as they got ready to settle down and sleep. Not far away, a graceful heron stood in the water, perfectly still, his long legs reflected in the calm pond. The heron's feathers were sleek and silver with a touch of the blue sky in them. Binky wished him good night quietly. As the day slowly came to an end, the sky turned from bright blue to shades of pink and purple. The forest grew quieter as more animals settled down to sleep. Binky too felt sleepy. He found a cozy spot under an old tree deep in the forest. As he closed his eyes, Binky felt happy, knowing he had wished so many of his friends a good night. "Good night, my little friend," whispered the wise old owl from her branch above as Binky drifted off to sleep.